Yo, what's good? So Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and Bill Haney, they had their little back and forth over the weekend as well. Everybody was getting into it with everybody. You know what I mean? It was a crazy and wild weekend. But I wanted to point something out. This is what I don't like about fake people, bro. This is what I don't like about fake people, bro. Like this weird, like it's just weird to try to always paint somebody in a certain light to make them look like it's something that is not. Like just lying ass niggas, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this bum from the bottom ass nigga. Look at this shit. Look at this. Javante and Shakur ganged up on Devin Haney on Father's Day. Fatherless energy was loud. You don't even have to watch the motherfucking live stream to know what it's about. But here's what I do know. I know that Bill Haney called Tank Davis a crack baby first over the weekend. I know that Tank Davis got into it with both Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. I know Devin Haney got into it with both Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. I know that Shakur Stevenson got into it with both Tank Davis and Devin Haney. So who the fuck was jumping who? This fake lying ass, stupid ass narrative. Oh, they both went at Tank Davis because they ain't got. I mean, they both went at Devin Haney because they ain't got no daddies. You know what's crazy? The messiest nigga in it all, the one that should have shut the fuck up, is supposed to be the one that's in his mid-50s. That's the oldest. That's supposed to be the father. The one that jumped it all off and instigated the shit like a little messy bitch was the man calling a young man a crack baby for no fucking reason. It can't just be good to have Tank back in boxing. It can't just be good to have Javante back in boxing. It got to be good to call crack baby. It got to be good to have a crack baby back in boxing. Then you got Devin the Dream Haney, who's posting the picture of the man's mama, calling her a motherfucking man, basically. Not basically, literally calling her a man. But it's Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson that jumped Devin Haney. Cry me a fucking river, you crybaby bum from the bottom ass nigga. Stop all that lying and crying and tell the truth for once in your bum ass life, bro. Now, off of that, saw that, had to say something. And if a nigga got a problem, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Anyway, moving on, bro. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson side of the equation. Shakur Stevenson, in the middle of all this weekend, went at Devin Haney, and he says, "Yo, at real Devin Haney, you ain't fucking with the weight check trend. You ain't fucking with the weight check trend." Poking fun of the Devin Haney weight bully narratives, bro. Poking fun of the Devin Haney scared to fight people his own size narratives that Shakur Stevenson is pushing. Because as you know, Shakur Stevenson and Tank David is part of them getting into it. It's part of them two niggas cussing each other out and going back and forth. You know the two niggas that bum from the bottom says jump Devin Haney over the weekend. Shut the fuck up, nigga. As part of them getting into it, they were showing they weight on the scale. Cause Tank Davis said, "You and Devin be bullying niggas. Y'all be trying to have advantages. Y'all some bitches for real, for lack of a better word." Well, Shakur Stevenson poking fun at Devin because of they little beef they got going on says, "Hey, you ain't fucking with the weight check trend." Bill Haney jumps in as he always do, being the instigating lying piece of shit that he is. Everybody in the weight trend already missed weight before. That's actually a great fucking comeback, in my opinion, because we know Shakur Stevenson missed weight. Shakur Stevenson missed weight down at 130 pounds. Tank Davis missed weight once before, down at 130 pounds. And we know Devin Haney has never missed weight before. I thought that was fucking a good comeback. He cooked with that. Straight up. I don't like Bill Haney at all, but I'm fair with my analysis. He cooked with that. That's a good little comeback. Now, Shakur Stevenson responds to him, says, "Billy, this response took an hour." And then it's an irrelevant response. And I was talking to Dev. Shut the fuck up while the boss is talking. Appreciate it. So Shakur, with another great comeback, in my opinion, why are you the one responding? Why are you the one? Why are you the one that feels the need to get into this shit? Because guess what? You put your weight in already. You a 200-pound, 55-year-old person who's talking all this shit on Twitter. When you see Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson in their face, you're gonna be calling them champ. I don't see how y'all fuck with Bill Haney, bro. He's talking crazy to Shakur on social media. He's talking crazy to Tank Davis on social media. Then when he gets in their face, it's gonna be champ. Thank you for the opportunity. We've always had respect for that side over there. We know how great they are. We know this. We know that. If it get too hot at 30, we just go to 40, bro. What are you crazy? Shakur is that nigga. That's Bill Haney talking. That's Bill Haney talking. You just popping it right now. That's why I don't take nothing he say serious, because he really moved like a bitch. Anybody that has a certain energy on the internet, but then has a completely different energy when they see you in person, or when they talking to you for real, like in person, back and forth, it's a bitch. That's what Bill Haney is. But anyway, Shakur is right about number one, wasn't nobody talking to you. He was talking to Devin. The tweet was at Devin. But number two, to me, and most importantly, Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson missing weight. Missing weight, as Bill Haney said, everybody in the weight trend already missed weight before. Them missing weight has nothing to do with right now. Tank Davis missed weight, I believe, for the Fonseca fight. When did Gervonta Davis miss weight? I know Shakur Stevenson missed weight for the Conceição fight. Let's see. 2017, August of 2017 against Fonseca. Yeah, that was right. That's when Tank Davis missed weight. So that was 9 years ago. Shakur Stevenson missed weight against Conceição. When did he fight Conceição? Shakur Stevenson missed weight on September 23rd, 2022. So 4 years ago. So what does checking your weight right now to see what your walk around weight is, what does that have to do with Tank Davis missing weight in August 2017 or Shakur Stevenson missing weight in 2022? So it was a good little comeback from Bill Haney, but Shakur Stevenson came over the top and his shit is correct as well. Like, that's irrelevant. Us missing weight or me missing weight ain't got nothing to do with the fact that I'm 148 right now. How much your son weigh? That's the point. That's what he's trying to say. So they get into it, right? They get into it. They get into it. Then Devin Haney chimes in and tells Shakur Stevenson, "You are scared to death." Devin is trying to get Shakur Stevenson to jump at the bait. You are scared to death. And Shakur Stevenson's laughing over that. Then Shakur Stevenson responded to, "You scared to death with, you signed the contract with my name on it? You signed the contract with my name on it? Y'all talking all this negotiation shit, offer shit, negotiations real, offer on the table, bout agreement, all this shit. Have you signed the contract with my name on it?" I don't think I ever saw an answer to this question from Devin Haney. Y'all do with that what y'all will. Then, you know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? Having your whole fan base, such as like Bum from the Bottom, with his bum ass live stream today. I'm sure CeeLo Green. Let me see what CeeLo Green talking about. Guarantee you, CeeLo Green is talking about something along the same lines. Let's see what CeeLo Green is talking about today. Cause you know they one band, one sound ass niggas. I'm telling you, one band, one sound out this bitch, bro. One band, one sound out this motherfucker. All right. Let's see. Yep. Devin is too big. Pause. Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis said what? So again, Tank and Shakur jumping Devin. Everybody's picking on Devin. Everybody's picking on Devin. Let's just ignore the viral back and forth between Tank and Shakur. Let's just ignore that Tank got into it with both Shakur and Devin. Shakur got into it with both Devin and Tank. And Devin got into it with both Shakur and Tank. Let's just ignore all that and let's just pretend like everybody's jumping Devin. Shut the fuck up. Crybaby ass niggas, man. Y'all are some of the fakest, most fraudulent people on this motherfucking YouTube. I swear for God, bro. But anyway, back to this though. Bill Haney says, well, you have to put the 5 ninjas you signed to in the conversation and stop wasting our time. Appreciate it. Who was it that told Shakur Stevenson over the weekend that he was signed to like 4 niggas and he was a slave? Who said that to him first? Gervonta Tank Davis said that to him. Gervonta Davis said that to him. For Tank Davis to be a what? A crack baby? um, for him to have such uh, horrible smarts and he can't put together a sentence and he's dumb and he's this and he's that. Why is the great Bill Haney using his talking point to come at Shakur? Couldn't a Shakur fan now say that Tank Davis and Bill Haney and Devin Haney jumped Shakur Stevenson? Couldn't that be the narrative now? Since that's what we doing, since we want to act like all these dudes ain't just getting into it and going back and forth or whatever. Isn't this a Bill Haney using what Tank Davis told Shakur Stevenson the day before this to try to make his point and try to land the death blow, so to speak? Now, Shakur, I don't know if you got to give this dude 20, this dude 20, this dude 20. And when you look at it, you only getting 30 or 40% of your purse. What I do know is when Tank Davis said it, you didn't respond to it directly, you deflected. And when Bill Haney said it to you, you didn't respond to it directly, you deflected. What I appreciate in all of this shit is that my favorite fighter out of all of these guys, Tank Davis, is responding to these dudes and going at everything they say directly, leaving no stone unturned. He's saying what he got to say and he's standing on it. That's what I like. I like that I know for a fact when he see Bill Haney, he'll call Bill Haney everything he calling him on the internet, while Bill Haney will just sit there and show respect. Like I love that. I absolutely love that my favorite fighter will behave like that, and I'm confident in saying that I know he'll behave like that. But as far as Bill Haney and Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson's little back and forth, I'm saying what I've been saying since I saw that Shakur Stevenson interview. I done caught Bill Haney in mad lies. I done seen Shakur Stevenson in mad lies. And until I see Zuffa, until I see Turkey Allah Sheik, until I see Devin Haney drop that belt, all of this shit is just social media bullshit. All of this shit is just them going back and forth, keeping their names relevant, keeping their names in the algorithm. Because what I think they both sides realize is, damn, we getting more traction with Tank Davis talking about it. This nigga Tank Davis then came over and took over the conversation. Look at what's going on. Look at the lay of the land. Look at how everything, the moment Tank Davis came back, boom, start tweeting. Just a tweet, not a fight announcement, not none of that shit. Just a motherfucking tweet. Look at this shit. Look at how shit is going around and around and around, and everything is back centered around him, showing he's still the face of boxing. Absolutely lit this weekend. And we got Jerome Boots Henderson, Xander Zayas coming up as well inside the ring. Let's turn this shit up and get some of these fights. But as far as this back and forth between Shakur Stevenson, Bill Haney, Devin Haney, two main key points of this video. Devin Haney fans, stop all that motherfucking crying, bro. Stop all that crying. Ain't nobody jumped Devin Haney. Tank and Shakur did not jump Devin Haney because Tank had to get into it and deal with both Shakur and Devin. Tank and Shakur did not jump Devin Haney because Shakur Stevenson got into it with both Tank and Devin. Devin Haney and Tank didn't jump Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney and Shakur didn't jump Tank. All three of these niggas is rivals getting into it. Don't neither one of them fuck with each other. It's just that simple. Y'all making this shit something totally different with the bullshit, bro. With the crybaby shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.